What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Ow.
Reset.
Reset because I had muted because I wasn't paying attention. Welcome everybody back to another episode of the Hard Facts. Today joining me will be Teal Dragon, a member of the Sidequesters, also known as Mike Baker. Let's welcome him to the stage. I hope you guys are ready. Come on in, Mike.
Yeah.
Nice
Wonderful to be here. Wonderful to be here. Hello there, audience. How are we all today?
Seems like that we're doing pretty good. The real question is, are you ready to diss on the hard facts?
I'm always ready to diss on you
Oh, man.
and most of the rest of the Sidequesters.
Always. You wouldn't be Teal Dragon if you weren't.
Yeah.
So, what role do you play here at the Sidequesters? What would you say you play? What is your contribution to the Sidequesters? Would you say? I know you've DM'd and I know you've played, but what is the part that brings you to the Sidequesters and makes you special?
Comic relief.
Comic relief. People are enjoying your sweater, sir.
Oh, thank you. It's Argyle Thursday.
Going from that, what is your favorite thing about the Sidequesters and why do you enjoy doing it?
I enjoy the people.
Okay.
Playing with my friends.
Yeah.
And for the most part, it's usually an enjoyable time.
We have some rough patches, but we're working on it.
Oh, as always.
So what was your opinions of the 12-hour stream? What can make it better?
That was my question for the chat. Because I was behind the screen.
Yeah.
I think I did a fairly good job.
I agree.
It's always good to hear about that.
I learned that I can't join halfway in and not know what I'm doing. Because then I just
Because you
play
will get your soul sold.
Yeah, basically. So, going into this, does chat have any questions for Mike today?
And my sexy Argyle
And
light
his-
sweater,
his-
for fall weather.
His beautiful sweater. We have 3 pictures today, chat. Let's see if we can get all 3 of them out here. I hope we can. Brew2 stopping in saying hi. So, I know you're a big Magic player and you're a big contributor at the Odd Box.
Yes.
So, are you excited for pre-release this weekend? It's Magic's new set.
I am
Throne of
excited.
Eldraine.
I'm thinking it's a very flavorful set.
It is spicy.
It definitely... the storyline with it was a little bit disappointing.
To be expected
it
sometimes.
seemed a bit too much Deus Ex Machina with the storyline to it.
Yes.
But that's me. I do write a little bit.
You're a lot better than I am at it. All I do is write papers.
Yeah. But the set itself looks very playable, and I'm excited to see how it looks in Limited.
Yes. For those just joining, the Odd Box and Newcomer Sound is our sponsor, as always. We will be doing 2 pre-releases this weekend. We'll be doing one at 10 p.m. on Friday and 2 p.m. on Saturday. If you can make it, I'd love to see you. If not, we might try to sneak in some video recordings and put them on YouTube. I'm not sure yet, depending on how late in the day and...
Hardware issues.
Yeah, if we have issues again. But moving on from, shameless plugs, buy Razer off our affiliation link, cough cough, shameless
The great
plugs.
sellout.
The great sellout. What do you think will be the next step for the Sidequesters?
That's a hard one. But I definitely say keep expanding our ability.
Yeah.
As our audience expands, we'll be able to get more money from you guys. Thank you, by the way. And then be able to expand, first investing in hardware and then investing in software. Basically expanding our repertoire of what we do, because most of the stuff we do is stuff we already own.
Yes.
Or want to own ourselves.
Okay. Well, we got a question from the chat coming in from Brew21908. I don't know who that guy is. Favorite class to play in D&D and why?
Let's see. While I am having fun being a rogue with my teal dragon character, that's why he's teal and why he's dragonborn.
Yes.
I find myself almost always drawn to playing Goliath barbarians.
You like the deeps.
I like the DPS. I like the ability to soak a lot of damage, and I like being in the fray in combat.
Sounds very similar to my reason for using a paladin. Plus, I get to be the stuck-up pain in the butt.
Yeah. Also, it's easier to play stupid than it is to play smart. Because
Learned that the other day.
Because sometimes you're not as smart as you think you are.
Yeah, for sure. So, just remember, chat. Any questions are fine. Any questions are fine. Feel free to ask.
I'm a very open person.
Brucey says the hard facts are to play stupid. So
What does he mean playing?
yeah, I don't know what this playing thing is. I'm just kind of stupid. But the great sellout's what makes me keep doing this.
Yes, Razer products are always the best, especially when you buy them with the link in the Discord.
Yes. For those who are not part of our Discord, the Brew 2 Horde and the Sidequesters, we have 2 Discords. To stay up to date on all our information, make sure you check it out. Also, so I have a question for you, Mike.
All right.
Never mind, chat has a question for you because it was literally the question I was going to ask.
Ah, all right.
What is your... Okay, we have 2 questions.
All right.
The first one is from Wolfgar the Viking. Why don't you talk in Discord much?
Mostly because I don't stream as much, or at all, because where I live, my internet connection is legit 6 megabytes a second on the download. I don't even know if there's an upload speed.
I can vouch for him here. The second you walk out of town, your cell phone dies.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't really have Surface in my basement.
potato is the word.
Yes.
Chris says 6 megabytes is terrible.
Yeah, and that was after rearranging and getting a better package than what I had.
Oof. You might be.
It's literally the uppermost limit of what they can get out there.
That's terrible. So moving on to the next question, brought up by Brew21908 again. He's real inquisitive today.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite alcoholic drink?
Uh,
Or let's go top
A
5.
black-
Let's
all
go
right.
top 5.
I can do this. I bartend. That's my job. I would say day job, but I don't work in the day. I work at night. I close. So I work till 2:30. It's why you also don't see me on anything before then either. Alright. But to finish up the Discord question real quick while I think about the other answers, it allows me to make sure I'm not chatting up or blocking up other people who actually are streaming and need to get more visibility. When I start streaming, if I ever move, then yes, I will start taking up the Discord because I will be streaming at that point and then helping.
It makes total sense and I appreciate it. So,
Alright.
we're going to put your alcoholic question on hold. A question from D4D Gaming, also known as Dad Gaming, Lumen Dias, Tech Guy. So what's it like living in the Stone Age of the internet and looking like a caveman?
Thematic. It feels thematic. But for the most part, yeah, it's basically saves me as much money as I can, because even though bartenders make good money, it's still not enough money
To get what you want.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But in general, rent around this area is ridiculous.
Wolfgar coming in with another question. Would you consider dyeing your beard a brighter color since you won't shave it?
Do we want to
For
bring
a
that
price?
Well, everything's for a price.
Everything's for a price.
But was that one of the pictures you saved?
Maybe, but I'd like to know your answer to this question. What would be the dollar amount for you to pick a color, chat? Pick a color, and then we'll discuss.
Alright, so I have dyed my hair before,
Yes.
as we'll see later. My beard and my hair don't hold color very well. I have bleached them before and tried to color, and it did not work out very well. It could have been just the coloring product, uh, but it just does not work out as well as it probably should. Then again, I did it myself, so I'm not a beautician.
Okay, Lumen, I'll ask him. What's the price tag to do your beard like that?
Well, I had to pay the actual person to do that because I can't do that.
Other examples
I need a
were
professional.
blue and pink.
Well, it has to be enough to pay the professional for a dye job like the picture just said, and the link
You're looking at probably $100
at
for
least.
the dye,
I
just
would
for the dye
say
job.
I would say $100 for
Caliban
paying
says
for
green.
it, and then $100 for myself.
Okay. Remember that, chat.
So about $200 for rainbow.
For rainbow, but for a base color, we could do that here. So, $100.
Oh no, I'm going to
you're
get someone professional because otherwise it won't turn out as well.
Okay.
And I want it to look good.
$100 for a basic color. By basic, I mean one color. Somebody says Redbeard, you could be an angry pirate.
And my beard's already red. It's hard to see on these cameras.
This is true. Our beards
Well,
are flaming red.
and my nice gray streak.
Okay. So, moving, because we've talked...
Backwards. Alcoholic drinks.
That's still on the hold, but this is a good transition for us to go into the first picture of the night.
Okay.
Are you ready to explain
Yep.
this picture? So, chat, coming to your screen now is a picture of Mike from his past. And
All right.
let's ask some questions about it and
So,
have an
small
explanation.
The explanation, first off, is how many of you people have watched Soul Eater? Because I am a character from Soul Eater. This was junior year of college. Yeah, because I was part of this group called JCon, or Japanese Connection, at OU. And we would go to OhioCon every year.
Yes.
And some of the times we would cosplay every year. But this year in particular, we all love Soul Eater, and we decided to go as a group. Every person was a character from Soul Eater.
Okay.
And so I went as, if I remember his name right, BJ. Bobby Joe.
Okay.
And he was the wielder of Mjolnir, who was a Grim Scythe. And yes, I used a spray can hairspray color, like the kind you get at Halloween. I had yellow and black. The yellow turned out more green,
Okay.
but I also had, you can't see it in that picture very well, but I had his, hair design thing in black on the side of my head.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Short.
tennis ball is close. But it was actually a really accurate cosplay. I was still very proud of it. It took me a while to make.
So, chat, do you have any questions you'd like to ask Mike about that picture? I had some questions, but he answered mine. Brucey says it's sexy.
It is.
God, I feel like seeing old. I feel old seeing young
You
Mike.
feel old. How do you think I feel?
So,
The gray streak in my hair.
will I ever catch you in a beard status? AJ says you're the same age.
I know.
Wolfgar
But
asks,
you
"Are
don't
you
have a
single?"
beard. What is it? Will I ever catch you in...
In beard status?
I don't know what that means.
Me either. So, Brutu's done lost it. Yes.
I do cosplay. I have a lot of different cosplay outfits. Some are better than others.
Brutu wants to know, will his beard ever be as good as yours, though?
Yeah, as long as he takes care of it, properly oils.
So let's, now that we're on the subject of your beard, how long you been growing it?
This one, I'm going to say 2.5 years maybe. Time for me is very fluid and hard to remember. But It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It needs a little bit of a trim to get rid of the split ends.
I trimmed mine up recently. Looks a lot better than what it was.
I was planning
highly
on today,
suggest
but I woke up and decided, oh, it's already 3. I'm not.
Okay. So, questions coming in. Are you single?
Yes,
Is
I'm
your
single.
significant other hot? And is this the hard facts?
I am single, so my significant other...
She's a sexy bitch.
I was going to say, how do you feel about the Addams family?
The
It depends on your feelings of certain members of that family.
old man of the group looks younger than most of us. This is true. So, while we're on the questions of Mike's appearance, we're gonna cheap out the first one. 100 Bits gets to see Mike's favorite choice of hairstyle.
Oh, yeah. While we're waiting for that, I can go with
Alcoholic
top
drinks.
favorite drink. First one is a classic from my alma mater, OU,
Okay.
the Black Widow.
Okay.
And it's very easy to make. It's basically your Long Island base. So, tequila, vodka, gin, and rum.
Mm.
Triple sec. Then you use razzmatazz and Sprite. So it's like a Long Island iced tea, but with a little bit more alcohol.
Sounds fruity.
If made correctly, it tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
That sounds delicious.
It is, and it makes it incredibly dangerous.
So what about number 2 through 4?
2, I'll have to go with my usual fallback, rum and coke.
Okay.
But I
That's
custom made.
Oh,
Alright.
Lumen bites on the bullet. Okay.
Yeah.
So coming to the screen now is a choice of Mike's youth, and I appreciate it a whole
This is
lot.
my senior year of college, not youth.
It was youth.
Bet you like that.
So multiple questions come to mind when I first see this, but
Mm-hmm.
the major one that I can't quite is why.
I was an RA, so resident assistant at OU at the Convocation Center. And I made a competition that no one put any money into, so I just got to choose what to do myself. I'm like, this is a great chance to get a mohawk. I've got 6 weeks until I start doing my student teaching.
Okay.
So I'm like, I've never had a mohawk before. This will probably be one of the last chances I get for that chance. And I had very long hair at the time. Legit, like, to shoulder blade hair. I look like Jesus.
Not to interrupt you, but without gel in your hair, it's basically a mullet, right?
Now. I mean, now it is because my front hair started thinning. But during that, no, it was actually like I could have bangs and shit.
Okay. Yeah. Mr. Shifu01, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. More questions about this.
Yeah.
Did people question you afterwards? Like, did your mom question you, or did
Nope.
nobody? Not a single question was even why or.
It was more WTF
It was
when they saw me.
It was definitely
Especially when because I would spike my hair every day.
okay.
I would get a lot of compliments. Except for the one time where I had to do interviews. I wasn't the interviewee. I was the interviewer
Okay.
for Residence Life stuff. So I just slicked it back, having one thing of hair all the way back. And the thing, I don't know how well it shows up on that picture. There were little bits of color because I tried to do it in stripes.
Yes.
I tried to make it into
I can tell. Like
pink and purple stripes. That's why I said my hair doesn't do
doesn't
that well, or I just messed up severely.
I'd say definitely near the base of your neck. It looks like it's
Yes.
tried to be darker and right at the top of your forehead.
Stripes of purple and pink.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
And this was, my gel held up this well. That picture was taken after I did an hour of Zumba.
That's beautiful.
So I
Your hair care product regimen must have been on point.
it always is. Cosplaying helps a lot. But yeah, that's an hour after doing intensive, non-stop movement.
I'm proud of you.
Just think of the other people in my class.
So, Mr. Shifu, would you like to ask a question of our new guest, Teal Dragon / Mike Baker? Brutu, if you go for that type of comb over, bud, I'm going to call you Cousin It from the Addams Family. Chat, we do have one more picture that we could look at today, but by far it is the most questionable of the three, and we're going to have to put a 500 bit mark on it, or a tier 1 sub. Whatever you guys prefer.
Yeah.
But
sounds about right.
Going in, continue your drink choices.
Alright, so the rum and coke, 100 proof rum, and it's a 50-50 split, because I like the taste of rum. And if I'm going to drink, I'm going to drink.
Okay, not to interrupt you again. Chat question coming from D4D Gaming. Having the same last name as Brutu, is your dad also missing in action?
He is not.
I've tried to explain to these people that you guys are not related.
We're not.
But you both kind of have red beards. Your both last name's Baker. We're both kind of bigger guys.
And we both sort of look the same.
Lumen says he found Chris's dad. He's been hanging out with you his entire life. Oh, okay.
I was potent as a child, apparently. Somewhat a year older, 2 years older.
Sidian brings a good point. You both are kind of balding a little bit.
Yeah. That's why I usually keep my hair short.
Yeah, makes
sense. But I've been lazy.
Wolfgar can see the resemblance.
Yeah, I know.
I don't see anything wrong with being Brutu's brother.
And of course, we can't rule anything out because I do have two step siblings.
Yeah.
They're also step siblings to each other.
This is also true. This is a hard opinion, not a fact, though.
It's a theory.
It's a theory. Leading theory.
It's not a game theory because this ain't a game. This is a life theory.
So if any of you guys are ladies out there, make sure you hide from Chris's dad.
We are own cousins. I mean, we're from Ohio. So it's entirely possible.
Brew and him aren't even kissing cousins. Are you sure your dad didn't cheat with his mom?
Like I said,
know. It's a theory.
When I said I'm the youngest of 3 children, the only one I'm sure my dad didn't cheat on was my mom.
This is true.
Because I don't. Because that ain't
He says his dad's the national hide and seek champion 31 years running.
Yep. He needs to get his beard a little bit longer.
Yeah.
To properly braid.
I agree. So remember, chat, 500 bits unlocks our final picture of the day. I really think you guys need to see this. And if I wasn't sitting here, I would donate the 500 bits for you guys to see this. I think you guys would enjoy this a lot. So.
And we wouldn't have to braid our beards. Our beards would braid together.
Yes, they would just merge into one, like
yeah.
Siamese twins, but at the beard.
Yeah. That's what happens when gay people kiss and they have beards. That's why most gay people don't have beards. Or there's only one of them that does.
Okay. Question coming in from Brutu. What was it like growing up with a mom, as your teacher, that also played Diablo?
Yeah. It was fun. She's terrible at it. But persistent.
She tries real hard.
She dies a lot, but she also is the one with the level 80-something character in Diablo 2 never playing online. That's all single-player experience.
Oh, that grind, though.
Yeah, and she dies a lot. It's almost hilarious. But she would play Necromancer, so she could have her army of skeletons. It's basically stress relief. It's why she kept her job for so long.
Slyshot gifting the tier 1 sub to Mama Crisis.
Oh, there you go.
Guess what that means, chat? We're going on to picture 3. I hope you guys are ready, because it is a wild one. Not nearly as wild as some of them have been. But I need you Not that one.
Also, by the time I was,
I need you to explain this picture, what you think's going on in this picture is China, while I pull up the other one.
Okay.
This one's a freebie because I have the wrong picture up.
Yeah. Tier 1 sub, you get a free one. Alright. So, I spent a month in China working at a preschool. This is why you don't look up jobs on Craigslist and just go with it if they send you overseas.
Well, why is that?
Because the job and everything was legit.
Okay.
I found out I don't like children of that age. Almost at all. And whenever they don't speak in English, that makes it that much more difficult, although I usually can't understand them anyways.
Wolfgar asks, they let you around kids? Mike's a teacher.
Yeah.
That's
my degree. And that's always the question people ask, too. Whenever I explain my career, they go, because it's integrated language arts or high school English. The first question is, they let you around kids. The second question is, you can teach English? Because most of my friends know this. I can't spell.
Yes.
And I have a hard time pronouncing things.
But you work on it.
But it's apparently not necessary for being an English teacher.
Okay.
You just got to be able to write and BS.
So now we've heard about your time in China, I have a couple questions. One,
all right.
Is it true what they say? That's all I'm going to say, and I hope you say yes.
Yes.
That it's sideways.
I thought you meant the question of do they poop in the street?
Do they poop in the street?
The kids do.
Wow. Hard facts. Don't go to China.
I saw that once. Walking down the street, person with a baby, just holding the baby out.
As it's dumping? Full dumpage?
Yep.
Oh, bud. That's a full blowout.
Right
that's
to a pot of plant.
I'm getting on the plane. I'm done with this. Let's get out of here. Okay.
But the picture itself was of street.
Like, if you look real close behind this woman in the pink dress, it looks like there's a shit stain on the ground.
It's all shops. That probably is an oil stain. It's all shop. It's
like an open air market?
Fair. Yeah, open air market. That's the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
It's just a giant open air market that is 6 blocks long. All those buildings are not actually apartment. They're half apartment buildings, half malls.
Okay.
So you could go inside the shop. There's stuff outside for shopping. It's all knockoffs. It's all like I picked up
Some might say cheap Chinese-made bullshit.
Yes.
Okay.
And I picked up, and I still have Chinese DVD rip-offs of movies that were out at that time. My favorite one was the Judge Dredd, Dredd.
Yeah.
When that came out, I popped it in. I started watching it because there's like 20 movies to a DVD. That's quality.
That's quality for
quality.
Price.
And you could see people moving in the theater in front of the camera at times. Like right in front of the camera. Shadows just cover the screen.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so now that we've discussed your trip to China, it's time to talk about, not that one. Get out of here. Fat fingering it, guys. I'm sorry.
I've already seen that.
This beautiful work of art.
Yes. Alright. So, Inuyasha is the series that it is from.
Okay.
Alright. I always get it mixed up because it's Bankotsu and Banryu.
I'm working on it, Wolfgar. Continue, Mike.
One of them is the name of the character, one of them is the name of the sword. I get them confused because they both start with B.
Okay.
And they sound very similar. Bankotsu and Banryu.
I believe Ketsu's the sword.
No, not that one.
Okay.
Banketsu and Banryu. Banryu's the guy, Banketsu's the sword.
Yes.
Alright.
See,
this is from
I watch anime too, chat.
Band of Seven arc.
Okay.
And I like bad guys. I think they're usually more interesting than most of the villains, or more interesting than most of the heroes most of the time.
Most of the time.
And my friend beside me, Nicole, she made all that because she wanted to dress as that character. I'm like, sweet, I'll do Banryu. And she just made all of it.
Okay.
aside from the sword.
Okay.
She has 2 doctorates in art.
Well, she should do my graphic design class.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
she could.
Does chat have any questions about this picture? Like, it's a lot to take in. Like,
And the sword itself was made by one of my dad's friends, Jim Barnhouse. He does woodworking over in Dover. So if you are able to look him up, he doesn't usually do swords and stuff. He usually does furniture and regular woodworking stuff. But I asked him to do a sword and gave him like dimensions and pictures and stuff, and he just knocked it out in less than a week.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
So
And you can't even see the top of it. That sword's 7 foot, with about 3 foot wide.
I'm supposed to ask, from Wolfgar the Viking, is that a friend or an ex-girlfriend?
Friend.
Okay. I'm not going to ask that.
No.
Moving forward, does anybody else have any other questions? Like about any of the images we've looked at? We can go back and look at some of them. If not, we're going to go ahead and do a last round of questions, just general questions and in general. Weird. But it's been a pleasure having you. Let's see if they have any more questions.
And her name is Nicole. I don't know if I said that or not.
You did. Brew2 wants to know what your favorite food is.
Crab legs.
Crab legs. I don't like crab, personally.
I
I don't like fish.
will destroy any Chinese restaurant that has them on the buffet.
You take me to Endless
It
Shrimp
could-
at Red Lobster, though?
There could be rats running around. I'll still eat the crab legs.
Mm. Do you like, is there like a certain type of crab legs? A king crab or Alaskan crab or?
The snow crab, I think, usually has the best flavor to it, but they're very basic. The Dungeness ones, I'm not too much of a fan of. They taste a little bit more watered down.
Yeah.
The king crab, or am I getting switched around? Could be getting switched around. Once again, my memory is very poor, but
You have
I think
some
it's the king
compliments
crab.
coming in on the chat.
It's
Very
delicious.
impressed with by the beard, by the way, from
Yeah.
Wolfgar. Brew2 says he wasn't expecting crab legs, and Wolfgar says he likes eating crabs. ... Lol.
I understand the implication.
Yes. All these innuendos. The innuendos, maybe? And on that note, SciShop wants to know, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Murder.
Murder. You got it here first. If anybody comes up murdered in town, check Klondike stores. So, moving forward, we have D&D this weekend.
Yes.
You play a Dragonborn. You play a rogue-ish
Yes.
character.
Rogue mastermind class.
I was going to say, you play very smart for a rogue. You're not like our other rogue-ish character out whoring and whatnot.
It's because it's less of a dex-based build and more of an intelligence-based build.
Okay.
I'm trying to be an actual
Smart rogue?
someone, yeah, mastermind. Actually play
Kinda
into
like a
the
Rob-
idea of a mastermind.
Kind of like a Robin Hood? Some
No,
might say? No? No Robin Hood?
I mean I did murk.
You did mark a pimp.
in the
Episode.
first one.
Yeah. And it was episode 2.
Episode 2?
Yes. If any of you guys
Immediately.
are not caught up on the
Right.
Sidequesters, we are up to date on our episodes on YouTube. Same name, the Sidequesters Inc. Make sure you check us out. Would you ever fight Brew2 for title of Best Baker?
I mean that's my life, isn't it?
I
A
guess.
constant fighting for the title of best baker.
I guess. Describe to me in the best wrestling term what moves you would use on Baker to end his whole career.
The one-winged angel is the best finishing move in sports entertainment today.
I don't know what that is.
Kenny Omega's finishing move.
Could you
He
describe what it
rarely-
does?
If I remember right, you gotta put him in the electric chair, and then it's because I'm trying to do this from memory, and it's been a while since I've seen one of his matches, and he doesn't always do it in his matches because it's one of his protective moves.
Yes.
He can beat you with a lot of things, but this is the finishing move that if he pulls it off, he is winning the match.
Okay. D4D Gaming says, why no RKO out of nowhere?
Because you'll never expect it.
Exactly. Sit him down, powerbomb him through a table.
A Dudley bomb.
I'd like to see it. Yeah.
Oh, that would be fun.
Brutu, I'd watch out. I believe you're about to get powerbombed, brother. I'm thinking like a Batista.
Through the old tables.
I'm thinking like a Batista powerbomb where you kick him in the gut, put him down, and then sling him up and bring.
Batista does have one of the most powerful power bomb iterations possible. Was it also
D4D asked, why no Rikishi? Because Brutu would enjoy that too much, I believe.
Yeah, Brutu loves eating that ass.
Yeah, it's 2019. We can't take that away from him.
Yeah.
Brutu also asked, Diamond Cutter or the Stone Cold Stunner?
Diamond Cutter's good, but it can't be from WWE. It has to be from WWF, where he was actually a good character. Although, I love his DDP yoga stuff. He's helped a lot of people with his stuff.
Yeah.
He's a good man.
So, I think we're going to go ahead and end this off here. Chat, I need somebody who's online to rate off to, if you guys would be so kind. DDP is legit.
Yeah. I also did see Jake the Snake Roberts at, of all places, Colossicon, the drinking convention for anime.
Yes.
Colossicon is super fun.
There may be some cons in the Sidequesters future, maybe. Just remember, this week we have D&D on Saturday.
Yep.
At 7 o'clock.
7.
Same place. You know where to find us. Same time, same place. Next Thursday will be a hard facts with Wolfgar the Viking, if he likes it or not. You will be doing a Skype conversation in.
There we go.
And if not, we may or may not ask Masterdom if he's off. But it will be somebody from the community on the hard facts next week.
Sounds like a good time. I'll make sure to ask pertinent questions for Wolfgar.
Yes. So I need somebody to
That's
rate
pretty
off
cool,
to.
Wolfgar.
Brutu or D4D or Wolfgar. Somebody give me somebody to rate off to.
It is pretty cool, Cade's mayor.
That is kind of badass.
Although I don't know what his actual policies are as mayor, but hopefully they're good ones, and hopefully he helps his town. What was it? Rhino ran for Michigan Senate. Did you know that one? It was either Senate or the representative for the House in Michigan. He did not win the race, however. But I do miss seeing him and Slater on the TV, because Heath Slater has the best hillbilly character. I got kids. I need to support them. I need this job.
This is also true. If you got kids, and
Iron Check is great. He is insane, and I love it.
Black Star did just go live. Let's go with Black Star.
Black Star does seem like a very appropriate place to raid, considering the first photo.
Okay, we're raiding into him. I enjoy you guys for stopping by, and I hope to see you on the next episode of the Hard Facts. And thank you for being here, Mike.
No problem. Wonderful being here.
Time to raid.
Ah!
Raid, boys. Be gone, thoughts. Well, you guys are all back.
So raiding didn't work.
Raiding didn't work. So let's try this again. /raid. Black Star 07. I don't have permission to perform that action. What?
Is Black Star supposed to be lowercase?
No. that might be their their chat.